Using your story to figure out your next job move or your next career move. When you're trying to figure out your next job or your next career move, often when we change jobs, we're changing either because we've been made redundant. Sometimes you change because you're tired of the role that you're in. Sometimes you change because there's little or no opportunity for advancement in the role. And sometimes people change careers completely. They go into completely different industries. And a way you can use your story to figure out your next move is to go as far back as you can. I often take my clients through an exercise of going as far back in their life as they can remember, and to jot down from their journey, from their story, interests, passions, hobbies, sporting activities, all these things that they did as a youngster, the books they read, the things that caught their attention, what kind of games they like to play with friends. And I know some people might think, my God, what's the use of this? This is kind of like a futile exercise. What has this got to do with career or job changing? It's actually got quite a bit to do with it, because your story, your passions, digging into things will show you where your interests lie. And what I want you to do is to identify the thread that flows through from the time you're really young to the teenage years to the young adult years. It's about identifying the thread, because the thread is the thing that's going to give you the clues to where you need to head. Because let's face it, if you've come to a point in your life where you're changing jobs because you're bored, you're tired, there's no advancement, no opportunity, all of those things, the last thing you want to do is go into another role that's exactly like that role with another company, because within 6 months or a year, you're going to be super bored, you'll be frustrated again and looking to make another change. You may as well, when you're on that verge of change, whether you've been forced by circumstances, economic crisis, health crisis, whatever it may be, or you've personally decided that it's time to make a change, you may as well explore where you want to head next. And one of the ways that you get to really identify a good path or a good career for you is to go back into your story and look for the thread in the things you loved as a child, in the things you loved as a teen, in the things you loved as a young adult, in the things that you still do now. You may have some hobbies, interests that really jazz you. Look to all those things in your story and identify the common thread so you can identify the direction you want to head.